Hello everyone, welcome to my new Let's Play, Deja Vu, which I can't remember if it was the predecessor or successor of Shadowrun, or Shadowgate. Yeah, Shadowgate. I'm thinking Shadowrun. Shadowrun's a completely different thing, but yeah. This game I played way too much of it growing up, so I remember probably more of it than I really should, but yeah, let's get started. Deja Vu, for those that don't know what's going on, it's sort of a thriller-esque plot. You wake up, you don't know anything. You have amnesia. And, well, you'll find out as we get forward. So, we're covered with dried blood. Well, I don't know if anybody out there's ever woken up with no memory. It's not a fun thing. If you have, you've probably been hungover as your experience, and mine too, but well, you roll up the sleeve to find tiny puncture. Okay, either we are a heroin addict, or somebody drugged us. You realize you can't remember who you are. Yeah. So, at this point, you're just dropped into the wild. I had no idea what in the hell you're doing, and you just gotta pretty much go with whatever you feel like you can, pull off. In this case, I want that. It's probably mine anyway. I mean, it's in our bathroom stall. There's nothing more handy than a 38. I prefer something a little more quiet, but that's just me. Now we got a gun. But before you go, using the gun, you can use the gun on yourself. I don't recommend doing it, but you can do it. You want to look at... crap. Of course, I gotta get used to the controls, so... that's something. And yeah, you have to, it's a little clunky, you have to literally take everything. But you'll get used to it. And this is pretty much a point-and-click adventure that is kind of like a novel, like not a spy novel, but it's like a mystery novel. Of course, I don't know if you actually need the gum and all this stuff. But why not carry some, a guy needs some gum. What if you need one, freshen up your breath a little? I mean, you hate to be the guy with bad breath, especially if you wake up as an amnesiac. You don't want people, like, the only thing you know about yourself is you have terrible, sewer breath. At least I wouldn't imagine you do. But, yeah. Getting off of personal hygiene, we should probably open our wallet next. I know, Varrock, we're still in the darn toilet, stall. Well, don't you want to know how much money we have? Yeah, we got 20 bucks to our name, a key, and whatever in the hell that is. What is that card? Or does that have to be my inventory first? I bet it probably has to be my inventory before I can look at it. It's a card with several holes punched into it. Private access. Penthouse Seagull. Is that our name, Seagull? Might be our name. Better take it. Actually, I think it already said our name, didn't it? I don't remember if it said our name or not. We'll get to that a little later, but... yeah, you gotta get used to this. You're gonna have to act like you really are in the game. Because, well... you gotta open your wallet to take stuff out of your wallet. You can't just go Vini Vini Vici and pull your money out without, actually opening your wallet up. It just happens to take a hell of a lot more time in this. So, now we can actually get out of this literal, well, crappy situation. And I say crappy situation because there's brown all over the toilet wall, or the stall wall. And you're in a toilet, so take two guesses, and the first one won't count on what that is on the wall. And if you go, that doesn't happen, Barak, you have obviously never worked, or talked to anybody who has worked in the fast food industry and had to clean up the bathroom. Don't do it, unless you really need money, seriously. You will lose faith in humanity. But from the looks of it, he figured the janitors must be on strike, or they just don't care about their jobs, which is more than likely what what it is. Because when you're making minimum wage, the last thing you want to do is actually do your job. You see yourself in the mirror. You again realize, with horror, that you can't remember who you are. Now I don't remember, there's differences in the different versions. There's differences in the different versions. I made, yeah, that's kind of redundant now, wasn't it? But yeah. In some versions of the game, there are deaths in one area, in another version there's a death in another area. I've played both versions, a lot of different versions. Played the PC version, the Nintendo version. This is the Nintendo version, by the way. I think there's also a Mac version. But, yeah, I don't remember all the differences, so if I just go, oh, that's different than I remember, or I guess that's, that's not quite what I remember, because I played the Nintendo version the most, so I think this is about what I'm used to here, so I should remember most of it. Now, first off, you're gonna think, let's go in this door, something's going on in there. Well, I think you're right, but if I remember correctly, you don't really want to go in there right now? You really would rather just go out this door. Like I said, I played through this game many times in my youth, gotten all the death scenes, and yes, there are death scenes. Let's see, dark, empty bar. Obviously the bar's closed, or else you scared everyone away. Well, with your breath, I wouldn't doubt it. Now, you can just drink the random thing on the counter. Didn't your mama ever tell you don't just drink random things you find? It's a shot glass full of seltzer. Of course, if you know it's seltzer, it's quite a bit, less dangerous, but... I'm not gonna drink it, but I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna carry a precariously... precariously leveled shot glass in my pocket a la Leisure Suit Larry, so, we're just gonna do that. Who carries around seltzer in their pocket? Oh, get used to it. It's gonna be like that for a while, so... Let's go upstairs, because I think that's locked. And yeah, I think you can just hit the window and break the window, but people generally don't like breaking and entering, and that's what it would look like. So let's just go upstairs and call it a day. Let's see. You're in the upstairs hall leading to a door. On the walls are some posters of fighters. You feel very dazed. You'd better do something about it. Your memory loss is making you feel weary. You feel like you have been up for many days without any sleep. Only worse. I know exactly that feeling. I've had horrific insomnia ever since I was like, what, 16? It's terrible, folks. Now that is the time limit. There's in one version of the game anyway, there's a time limit. And it's not that bad if you know what you're doing, but if you're going into the game blind, which I'm not, it is terrible because you'll just go, what the hell, man? I couldn't do anything, I died. Yeah, anyway. Let's examine these pictures, because that obviously has no effect on our memory whatsoever. They do say you're supposed to look at, pictures, maybe knock your memory back. Doghouse Riley. Sounds like a... Well, it doesn't really sound that scary of a boxer. The poster of Puff McMuffin. Someone likes McDonald's, I see. It looks like a poster of you, but then you can't remember who you are. The name underneath says Ace Harding. It doesn't ring a bell. That's a little worrying. I mean, considering on the card, it says Seagull. Okay, so the coat was not our coat. For some reason, we were just in a random bathroom stall with someone else's coat, and we stole someone's wallet. Oh my god, we're a mugger. Or something. We don't know what's going on, so... Alright. Open the door. Yes, you can go move. And without opening the door, I think it'd give you a funny little wham, you walk into the door thing, but... That's just kind of silly, we're not going to be doing that right now. Reception room. The odor of cheap perfume still lingers. Right, well... Let's see. In every desk, there's always drawers. Well, I guess not every desk, but every desk I've ever come into contact with, there's drawers, so you open the desk. They really should have probably put, drawers on the thing right there, but I guess they just assumed people weren't stupid. See, back in the day, games assumed you weren't stupid. These were the days here. You had to figure everything out. Hand-holding. Yeah. Oh wait, you're serious. Let me laugh harder. No, that didn't happen. This game is... One of those things where you don't know what in the hell's going on. And they punish you for it. Let's see. What? Oh, great, a bill. Yeah, I want a bill. What's the bill of? Phone charges? What? It's a bill from Dr. Brody made out to Joe's Bar at 934 Sherman Street, Chicago, Illinois. Bill. Capsules $10, sodium pentothal 56, and medrazine 25. Sodium pentothal? I know what that is. What the hell is that? That's gonna annoy me now. Diethanol trimine, $40. $132. Mind you, this game is set in 1940, back when World War II is going on. $40 is a crap load of money. Just to put that out there in perspective. In perspective, that's probably like, I have no idea. I'm not up on inflation rates, but I'd say somewhere in the neighborhood of like $500, $600. Probably more. It sounds familiar, but you can't be sure. Great, now we have Sherman's address, in case anybody wants to just yell Sherman and just go do whatever, but I'm gonna, spare you, except for that little thing. So, now that we have Sherman's address, now we will, I guess I could open the door. I don't think the phone has anything to do with anything, so. The door won't open. It must be locked. We do have a key, don't we? I think we have a key, didn't we? I think. Not the desk. Not the crap. Wrong way. Let's see. Not that one. The key. Right. Does that say what that opens on the key? It's a key with the word office inscribed on it. Alright. Alright, so use the key. On the... No, use. There you go, use it. Use the key on the door. I love games like this where you actually have to feel like you're in the game. Because if you just try and brute force the door, I don't think you can brute force the door, but if you just try and shoot the door, I think you can shoot the door, it just doesn't do anything and you waste ammo, but... Let's get moving. Move on out. Oh dear. A dead body is slumped over the desk. His left hand grips the phone receiver. I don't think he got that call off. At least we better hope he didn't get that call off, because if he did, the police are on their way right now, and we're in the room with a dead body. So you can see, the music is pretty good reason. There appears to be something in his pocket. Well, you do want to... I guess I should probably examine it first before I go touching the thing, in case lest I put my fingerprints all over it. You gotta think about things like this, man. There's evidence mounting up. We're probably gonna be blamed for this guy's death. It's a man who appears to be lacking something, namely life. There are 3 bullet holes in him. He's still gripping a receiver in his left hand. He suggests a memory. You feel as though you should be able to recall who he is. I almost said recognize. Same thing works. So we should know him. So we know this man, and he's dead. Either he's a villain, or he was Ace Harding's friend at some point. We don't really know that quite yet. So, before we go touching the dead body, putting our fingerprints all over it, let's try the desk first. Well, I don't think this is really important, but just for, safety's sake, I'm taking that key. Do I need the pencil? I don't think I need the pencil. I don't think I need a pencil. I'm fine without that thing. So you don't need every single thing in the game. But, I mean, in some cases, it can actually be worse if you take everything in the game. Now let's check the dead body. Okay, take the other key. We've gotten a bunch of keys. I probably should examine these keys soon and see what they open. Yep. Okay, so let's see what all these keys do. Or what they open, rather, not do. Keys open things, Brock. You don't need me to tell you that. Yes. I realize. That's key 1. Okay, what's key 3 open? Since, for some reason, it's not in order. It's a key marked front. That's real informative. It opens the front door of any of the millions of houses in this city. Well, maybe not millions, but however many. The key has the Mercedes-Benz trademark on it. Okay, so we can assume this is this guy's Mercedes-Benz. So, the game's telling us we probably are going to steal something like that at some point. I'm saving right now because, to be honest, I don't remember where all the deaths are. So, I don't want it to start all over again. Now, you can try and leave via the downstairs, but I'm pretty damn sure the door's locked. I guess you might be able to use the key that's labeled front door, but when a dead body's involved, you don't usually go out the front door. I mean, people kind of see you from there, and they go, hey, I saw Ace Hardy come out of there, and there's a dead body in there. Probably not a good thing to be seen when you're in a situation like this, so we're going to avoid it if at all possible. Oh, sure, we may look suspect climbing out of a fire escape, but the odds are very few people look up at a fire escape. You use it to escape when there's a fire. No kidding. I thought it was for when there's a party and people just hung out there. So, I guess we'll go forward. You can't do that. Yes, I can. You just set up. Fine, I'll do this version. There you go. You're standing on the 3rd floor fire escape. You have a breathtaking view of the alley below. Yeah, alleys are breathtaking. So, what's up here then? And let's see what's in here. I bet it'll be good news, I almost said good news Broadway. I don't think that's a saying. Oh my. What kind of room is this? It looks weird. It looks like a torture chamber, or like a mental health, restraining chair is what it looks like. Those things are nasty, if you ever saw one of those things. Which I guess you have now, you're looking right at it. Alright, so. Presumably, well, I guess maybe I'm presuming a little too much. You would think this would be where we were drugged. I mean, they probably didn't want to move us when we were just stumbling, or probably passed out, so they probably put us in here. Oh boy, well. The question is, what do you do in here? It's an empty medicine vial, sodium pentothal. What has it been used for? Medrazine. I'm pretty sure these were the things that were written on the bill. Emergency medicine, diethanol trimine. This sounds familiar, but you can't remember. Maybe because you just read. Even I don't have that bad a memory. Come on, Harding. Come on, man. That's pretty bad when I remember something better than you. Okay, so this is another game where, what's in the trash can? It's a wastebasket. No kidding. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Open the wastebasket. Oh, good old wastebasket. They couldn't afford the extra letters. Capsules. Doctors put medicine in these before patients. Yep. So now we have capsules. So, what you're supposed to do here is, I guess I'll spoil a little bit, you're supposed to take the right medicine to get rid of your memory issues. The problem is, if you take the wrong medicine, well, let's just say medicine that you don't need by any other name is a poison, so, you know, it's, not really, you know, you're not supposed to do that. Anyway, I'm taking all the, taking these pills. You never know when you might need them. Take the Medic 2. It's empty, but it would be useless to keep it. Oh, whoops. Did I pick the wrong one? Right. Oh, so wait, what was Medic 2 again? Was that the Medrazine? Medrazine, right. Alright, so I'm not using it, because if you don't, I think if you don't need Medrazine, it can kill you, but I don't remember. I think I've done everything in here. If I haven't, I might screw myself later in the game. I'm not gonna promise this is going to be a complete, you know, I didn't fail run, because there's no save slots. You save everything you've done prior. If you screwed up, you screwed up for the game. So, the elevator doors slide open. Okay. Alright, no, go in there, I think. Do we want to go in there? I remember something bad happening in the elevator. I think we should go in there. Oh dear. Which button do I press? I guess we can take the police approach, just start from the bottom of the building and search from there. I think police start from the bottom, don't they, during a search? I don't remember. It was on Burn Notice, folks. I don't remember every single thing Michael Weston says. Great show, by the way, if you like spies. The elevator starts moving, you don't say. Within moments, the elevator stops and the door opens. Yay! And we're in the sewer. You're in a shaft under a manhole. Don't you love being in the sewer, or what appears to be a sewer? Alright, fine. We'll go in the tunnel. The sewer that you're in smells really, really bad. No shit. Pun intended. I think we should probably get out. You could die in the sewer. I don't remember how you die, but I think you could die in here. So, you know, this is kind of one of those be careful what you do in here moments. So, I think we go up the ladder. It's a small room made of stone and brick. I don't think we're in the same building anymore. And that seems to be as good a place to stop as any, considering... Well, we got to a new building. You know, we're making pretty good progress. Next time will be a bit longer. I'm actually rushing this a little bit, so sorry for that. But, yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy Deja Vu. I forget the rest of the name. But hopefully you enjoy Deja Vu and continue watching. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or what have you, please put them in the comments below. And by the way, I might make a death video at the very end of this, even if I failed, detailing all the deaths. So, until next time, everyone. Farewell.